Matt Stepp with Dave Campbell's Texas Football here in Ores City, Texas, here with the head coach of the Beckville Bearcats, Coach Cody Ross, after a big 74-13 win over Ores City here on Thursday night. District ball game to improve to 6-1 on the year. Coach, congratulations, first of all.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you.
All right, first off, you guys come out. Obviously you were heavy favorite in this game, and I know when you're in that role as a favorite, you want to come out and take control of the game early. And I'm sure that was your message to your kids coming out. And do you feel like you guys kind of took charge of the game early?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to do that. We've been 2 weeks since we played with the bye week. You never know. I told the kids, you just never know how you're going to play coming off of that. You want to be sharp. You want to be crisp. Sometimes there's a lull, and I challenged them in the locker room. I said, it's an Ores City team that's 3-0 in district. They're fired up. Let's make sure we go out there and make a statement. And I thought we did that.
All right, now last couple of games, this is a good problem to have. You guys have been on the winning end of a couple of lopsided scores, and for those who don't know, aren't coaches know this, but fans and people who don't know, there is kind of an art to game management when you're up big and trying to make sure you still keep your kids ready and keep your kids sharp, but also being sportsmanlike and those kind of things. How do you kind of balance that, and how tough? It's not easy. I know people say, oh, well, you're complaining about being up by 50, 60 points, but there's kind of an art to it. And how do you handle that what's your philosophy on that when you get into those situations?
I always tell the kids going in, you never want to talk like the game's going to get out of hand. You want to go prepare. You want to try to play well. If we get to that point, I try to get them all the way through a first half and try to go with the ones to start the third quarter and kind of get them out from there. Tonight was a little bit different. We kind of went to that late in the second quarter as it got out of hand. It's just kind of a feel for the game. It's kind of a feel for how you feel like your kids got in the game that night. I still, we're not able to play a full game with our guys, and so like you said, as a coach, you try to juggle that, getting guys some work, but at the same time, you don't want to risk getting them out there and getting them injured. So it's a tough balance. It's a week-to-week thing, and it's a good problem to have like you had. I'm always excited to win. I told our kids, don't ever get tired of winning, because the other end of that thing is no fun. So it's a tough thing to balance, but I think our kids are doing a pretty good job with it.
And always the most important thing, when you get these lopsided games, you want to come out of it healthy. Did you guys get out of this thing pretty healthy?
Yeah, I don't think we had anything bad tonight. I think we had a couple kids with some nicks and maybe a twisted ankle here and there, but nothing bad.
All right, and there is a little bit of an event. You short week. You didn't have a short week because you come off a bye, so it's a little bit of an edge now because you guys have Friday night off. Do you and your coaches hit the road tomorrow night and do some scouting?
Yeah, we're gonna take off and go watch Frankston. Then we got them next week. We're gonna go watch those guys next week and kind of see, or tomorrow night, and see what we're in for next week.
All right, now you guys, after your week one loss to Timpson, you guys made tweaked some things and kind of put Jacoby there at full time at quarterback. The moving him to quarterback, obviously it's made you guys a really dynamic and dangerous team. Talk about how that's made changed your team, and what was the kind of the thinking behind that?
Yeah, I mean, we've always had packages where we get Jacoby in at quarterback. That's been since his freshman year. We've had some things where we wanted to use him and utilize him in those areas. We had it in. We wanted to get to it against Timpson. They're a really good football team. We just didn't get a chance to do it. Talked with our coaches that weekend. We wanted to make sure we got in that package. Felt like it did some dynamic things for us. Well, about 6 plays into that package, we had 3 touchdowns. Watched the film that weekend. Things worked a little smoother on our run game, and it made our read game stuff that we do, our dual run game stuff, so much more dynamic for us. Wasn't a knock on the other kid. Wasn't a knock at anything he had done wrong. It just seemed to work for us when you put the ball in the best player's hands every snap. So he's done a great job transitioning from running back to quarterback, facilitating things. He'll continue to get better at that, and it's really made our team take off.
And it seems like because, obviously he's a dynamic player, and you put so a lot of the attention from the opposing defense goes to him. But it seems like the supporting cast, the guys around Jacoby, are really starting to take their game to the next level and being able to kind of contribute and make big plays and kind of keep that pressure off him. It seems like it's made your team as a whole a lot better.
Absolutely. That's one thing we talked about. If we do that, we make that move, what does it open up for some other guys? And guys like Aiden Harris, who's a really good Z, and he's playing the spot that Jacoby had held for 3 years for me. And, man, he's really good. He's shifty. He's cousin of Ryan Harris, does some really good things for us. Our 2 outside receivers, big kids, good possession hands. People see Jacoby at quarterback. They want to put more people in the box. Allows those guys to be one-on-one matchups for us. Got a big tight end and got a great tailback in Will Boggs. So it really opens up things for them, especially on our play action stuff, and it's really allowing us to kind of flourish in our offense.
Final question for you, Coach. You always going to win. You never apologize for wins. So, final question: what's the post-game meal going to be? You going to eat anything good on the way back to Beckville?
We're having some pizza tonight. Local Ores City pizza tonight.
Okay, there you go. Little pizza for Coach Ross. Coach, congratulations on the win. Good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully, we'll see you come playoff time.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you guys coming.